Well, hi, everybody. I'm Ernie Harwell, bringing you New York Giants baseball. Glad to have you with us for Big League Baseball here on 66 WAPBA. Today, we're coming to you from St. Louis, where the Giants will meet the hometown Cardinals before a hostile crowd. Overall, they now stand at 3 wins and 3 losses, having lost 2 in a row. Game number 4 of 4 here in St. Louis. The Cardinals have won 1 and lost 2. The Cardinals take the field here in the first. Defensively for St. Louis, Kenichi at first base, Charles at second, O'Rourke the shortstop, Byrne at third. Across the outfield, in left, it's Murray. In center, Barry. And over in right, Delahanty. Ludwig is behind the plate and pitching for the Cardinals. The righty, Raymond. This is Raymond's third start of the season. His record, 2-0. He won his last 2 starts. Bugs has worked 19 innings. His ERA a sublime 1.42. Pretty good control. He will be facing Giants starter, right-hander McGinnity. So settle in. We're ready to start this game. Doyle leading it off. Off to a terrific start. His 8 hits put him at 381. He has 3 RBIs. Raymond gets set to work on him. Raymond into the wind. Swung on. A squibber in front of the plate. Ludwig is out. He's up with it. The throw to first. And it's high. Doyle safe. Score that an error on Ludwig. Here's left-handed Bridwell to take his swings for New York. No one out, 1 on. Al, eager to get his bat working, batting 174. Raymond will go to work on him. First baseman Kenichi perched right in front of the bag. Raymond fires it in. Swung on. Strike. Doyle is trying for the steal. Great jump. The peg. And he has it stolen. That's his 3rd steal of the season. So Bridwell will get back in there. Raymond climbs a mound, cradles the ball in his glove, and waits. Pitcher Raymond eyeing Bridwell. Now he's ready. Raymond working on Doyle to hold him close. To the plate. Ripped to right centered. Barry races in for it. It drops in for a hit. Doyle is digging. He screams around third. He ran right through the red light. Here's the throw. The play at the plate. What a throw. Oh, he just missed getting in. 1 away. And Bridwell ends up at second. The next Giants batter is Donlin for New York. 1 gone, 1 on. Hitting .263. The hitter stands in. Raymond put on the rubber. Raymond now set. Speedy Bridwell edging toward third. Pitcher steps off. Now Raymond is set again. Raymond brings it to the plate. Line toward short. Just out of reach. Murray is chasing it. Rounding third, Bridwell. The throw comes into Byrne, and they're holding Bridwell at third. Two on, the top of the first inning. It's now Seymour to bat. Cy, eager to get his bat working. Cy hitting .95. He has outstanding bat control. Raymond put on the rubber, shakes off the sign. Now he has one he likes. His motion stopped. Checks the runners. Infield back at double play depth. Bridwell with a good lead off third. Raymond comes home. Easy bounce at Charles. He's up with it. Throws to second for 1. Out. Back to first for 2. Not in time. Seymour beats it out, and a run scores. Charles did not handle that ball quickly. And the Giants go ahead by a run, 1-0, first inning. And Seymour now has 2 runs batted in on the season. Giants hitter Bresnahan. Ice cold bat. His average at 200. Batter set. Right-hander Raymond ready. The pitch. Low. Seymour breaks hard for second base. The peg. The tag. Safe. Late throw. That's his first steal of the season, and that's the Giants' second stolen base in this game. Bresnahan back in the box. Pitcher Raymond eyeing Bresnahan. Now he's ready. And the pitch comes in. Swung on, bounced toward the mound. Raymond knocks it down. Now he has it. He goes to first for the third out. The half for the Giants. 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They leave 1. They jump into the lead. Giants 1. Cardinal coming up. For the Giants. Their record now, 3-2. On the league leaderboards, they're 6th in batting average at 201. Tied for second in homers with no. 3rd in runs scored per game. 4th in steals with 6. 3rd in on-base percentage. 1st in ERA at 1.4. The Giants take the field here in the first. Get your scorecard. Defensively for New York, Tenney at first base. Doyle at second. Bridwell, the shortstop. Devlin at third. The outfield consists of Shannon in left field, Donlin in center field, and Seymour over in right. Bresnahan is behind the plate and on the mound for the Giants. The right-handed McGinnity. For McGinnity, his first appearance of the season. Delahanty starts it for the Cardinals. Some success so far. Now batting .286. McGinnity looking home. McGinnity into his motion. Delivers. Routine grounder to second. He's up with it. He flips to Tenney, and they get him. 1 away. 1 away. First inning. Here's Barry. Ice cold bat. Shad hitting 125. Barry gets in there. McGinnity focuses in on the target. McGinnity deals. Line to left center. Giving chase is Donlin. He hightails it to the track. And he snares it on the fly. 2 down. Murray up the bat. 2 gone. Base is clear. Batting 83. He's walked once in his 25 trips. Batter ready. Now McGinnity ready. McGinnity comes to him. Murray skies it to center. Should be easy. Donlin roams over for it and records the putout. Side retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, and at the end of 1. The score still stands 1-0. Cardinal down as we head for the top of the second inning. For New York, here in the second, Devlin, Tenney, and Shannon. Devlin will lead off the second. Right-hander. He's been struggling so far. His average at .211. Batter waits. Raymond is ready to fire it in. Raymond with the pitch. High fly ball to deep center. Barry is back on the track. Reaches up and brings it down. 1 away. One gone. Tenney the hit. Hitting at .278. He has walked once. Batter set. Raymond looking home. The pitch. Slashed into the hole. O'Rourke is ranging. Backhand stab. He's got it. Guns it to first for the second out. Two gone. Second inning. Next up, Shannon. Shannon hitting 167. Shannon gets in there. Raymond prepares to come home. The pitch. A little tapper up the line. Kenichi charges, scoops it, and tags Shannon 3 away. Raymond sets them down in order. Cardinal behind the Giants. 1-0. The Cardinal will have Kenichi, Charles, and O'Rourke here in the second. Kenichi leading it off. So far at the plate, carrying a .238 average, 4 walks in his 27 trips. Ed steps up. McGinnity prepared to work. The pitch comes in. Hit hard toward the gap in right center. Donlin is racing back. He won't get it. It's off the wall. Donlin chases it down. Kenichi cruises into second. Now Charles to face McGinnity. The Cardinals have nobody out. Kenichi on at second. Charles hitting .211. Good speed at second. Batter facing McGinnity. McGinnity put on the rubber. Eyes locked in on Bresnahan for the sign. Checks Kenichi at second. Kenichi at second takes a big lead. He doubled to lead it off. McGinnity spins and fakes the pickoff to second. Kenichi steps back towards second. McGinnity is back on the rubber. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. Hang up a K for McGinnity. 1 away. One away. Second inning. 1 on. O'Rourke the hit. So far at the plate, he's hitting .222. He has 3 RBIs. He's walked twice in his 22 trips. Deft-footed Kenichi at second. O'Rourke waits. McGinnity put on the rubber. McGinnity looking home. Speedy Kenichi edging toward third. Here's the delivery. O'Rourke pops a little fly. Back of second. Donlin coming on. Coming on. And makes the catch in front of Bridwell. Kenichi held up, and now he tags. But they'll hold him there as the ball is returned to the infield. Byrne is out to take his hacks for St. Louis. Runner on second, 2 outs. Hitting at .118. He has 2 RBIs. He's walked twice in his 20 trips. Real speed at second. Bobby ready. Bresnahan sets up. Kenichi stretches his lead off second. The pitch comes in. Routine fly ball to right. This should do it. Seymour camps in his tracks, and he covers it. That'll do it for St. Louis. Nothing across. 1 left on. They had a chance but could not convert. The score still stands 1-0. Cardinals down as we head for the top of the 3rd inning. For New York, it'll be McGinnity, Doyle, and Bridwell. McGinnity leading off the 3rd. Joe taking his first at bat of the season. Batter facing Raymond. Right-hander Raymond ready. Raymond kicks and deals. Popped a mile high. Ludwig throws off his mask. He's there. Takes a step back. And brings it down. 1 away. Okay. Doyle up the bat. Larry is their leadoff man. The batter stands in. Right-hander Raymond ready. The pitch. Grounded to the right side. Charles to his left. And it sneaks through. Single for Doyle. Well, left-sided Bridwell will bat next for New York. 1 away. Doyle down at first for New York. A rabbit on first. Bridwell ready. Raymond gets set to pitch. They're holding Doyle. But he's well off the bag. He lets it go. Lined hard over first. Delahanty races over. He cuts it off in the corner. Doyle rounds third. The throw comes into O'Rourke. They're holding Doyle at third, and Bridwell is in standing with a double. Second safety for Bridwell. For Bridwell is first. Double of the season. For New York, runners at second and third. One gone. Donlin is out to take his hacks. He hits from the left. Mike has driven home 5 runs for the season. Donlin steps in. Raymond looking home. Infield deep. Doyle at third with his arms out. Crouched. He delivers. Donlin bats it on the ground to the right of second. Charles dives for it, but it scoots by him. Base hit. Barry is running in for it. Still running. Doyle scores. Bridwell is around third. They're waving Bridwell in, and he scores. Donlin holds it first for the single as the throw comes into second. So the single drives in 2, and the Giants add to their lead. The score now, 3-0. That gives Donlin 7 RBI on the season. Well, here's Seymour. For New York, 1 down, 1 on. Seymour takes his stance. Pitcher Raymond set to go. First baseman Kenichi right on the bag. Donlin going with a pitch. Raymond brings it. Hit hard to right center. Barry scampering back at the track. He leaps. He's got it. 2 away. And Donlin returns to first as the throw comes in. Okay, for New York. 2 outs. Runner on first. Here's Bresnahan. Bresnahan waiting. Bat stirring slightly. Pitcher Raymond set to go. And the pitch comes in. Raymond misses. Ball 4. Bresnahan will go to first. And Donlin moves to second. Two gone. Donlin at second. Bresnahan at first. The next Giants batter is Devlin, right-hander. Now Raymond ready. Now Raymond pitches. Popped high to the left side. Byrne moves toward the line. He camps under it. This should do it. And he brings it down. For the Giants, 2, 3, and 0. They leave 2. So the Giants now with a safer margin. Cardinals down 3-0. St. Louis due up. Ludwig, Raymond, and Delahanty due up for St. Louis. Ludwig leading it off. Ludwig not strong at the plate. So far at the plate. 7 for 14. He has 2 RBIs. He's walked twice. McGinnity prepares to come home. McGinnity over the offering. Ludwig swings that it's lifted to right. A routine chance for Seymour. And that's all for Ludwig. 1 down. Raymond is up next. At the plate this season, he's 2 for 5. And walked twice. McGinnity focuses in on the target. McGinnity deals. Swung on, chopping ground ball up the middle. Bridwell is over. Stabs for it, and he's got it. Fires to first, in time. And that's the second out. 2 gone, third inning. The next Cardinal batter is Delahanty. He's their leadoff hitter. Right-hander McGinnity ready. The pitch to Delahanty. He works it to right. Not very deep. Seymour coming on, and he one-hands it to retire Delahanty. 3 down. For the Cardinals, 3 up, 3 down. The score still stands 3-0. Cardinals down as we head for the top of the 4th inning. The Giants will send out the bottom of the lineup. Tenney, Shannon, and McGinnity. Here's Tenney to lead it off. Right-handed Raymond goes to the set position. He lets it go. Swung on, grounded to Burns at third. Throws quickly. Out by a step. For out number one. Shannon up the bat. The Giants have one gone, nobody on. Batter waits. Raymond looking in at the target. Here's a pitch. Slow bounder to the right side. Kenichi to his right. Scoops it. Flips to Raymond. Just in time. McGinnity is the next hitter. McGinnity steps up to the plate. Raymond ready. The offering. Slow bounder up the middle. O'Rourke is over. Good bounce. The throw to first. Bounce is in the dirt. Kenichi scoops it. And they get him. 3 away. So the Giants go down 1-2-3. The score is still 3-0 New York as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. McGinnity will now face the Cardinals artillery. Barry, Murray, and Kenichi. To get it going for the Cardinals here. Barry, he hits from the right. McGinnity looking home. McGinnity brings it home. Barry hits a frozen rope to straightaway center. Right there is Donlin, and he gloves it for the putout. 1 down. Murray getting ready to go. McGinnity looking in at the target. McGinnity comes to the plate. Slashed into the hole. Doyle to his left. He has it. Over to Tenney. Murray is gone for out number 2. Two gone. Kenichi up the bat. Batter waits. McGinnity looking home. And now the pitch. Kenichi skies it to center. Should be an easy play. Donlin roams over for it and records the putout. 3 down. The Giants retire the side in order. The score still 3-0. Giants leading. Top of the order here for New York in the 5th. Doyle, Bridwell, and Donlin. Doyle to lead it off for the Giants. He hits from the left. His average now at .391. Now Raymond ready. Now the delivery. Ripped to right center. Base hit. Barry is chasing it down. He'll have to hurry. Doyle is trying for 2. The throw. Safe at second. Second safety for Doyle. Bridwell the hit for New York. Nobody out. 1 on. He's already delivered 2 hits in the game. His average up to .240 from .174. Raymond looking in at the target. Doyle stretching his lead. He's on with a leadoff double. Raymond cranks it up. A towering fly ball to right. Delahanty is back. He drops the ball. Doyle breaks for third. He's got speed. Running hard. Around third. Doyle. He ran right through the red light. Flying. The throw to the plate. It's wide. He scores. And Bridwell is on at first. He never really had a chance to advance. Delahanty picks up an error. The Cardinals have now committed 2 errors. This ball game now 4-zip. Donlin is up next. Donlin has 2 safeties and 2 trips. 2 ribbies. Catcher ready. First baseman Kenichi holding the runner on. Raymond rocks and fires. Bouncer to Charles. He flips to O'Rourke at second. And they get him. And that's all they'll get. The toss to O'Rourke tied him up. Donlin reaches on the fielder's choice. Giants hitter Seymour. Cy has done nothing in 2 trips. Driven in 1. Stole a base. Raymond gets set to pitch. Donlin is off and running. The delivery slashed into the hole. It's by him into left. O'Rourke broke towards second, and he poked it right through the hole. Donlin hustles into third, and Seymour executes the fundamentals. A perfectly placed hit. Now coming up, Bresnahan. Bresnahan is 0 for 1 with a walk. Batter ready. Right-hander Raymond ready. Infield drawn in. The offering to Bresnahan. Wrapped back to the mound. Raymond grabs it. He looks at third, throws over to first, and gets him. And that's the second out. Seymour moves to second on the play. Next batter, Devlin. Batting 190. Pitcher Raymond eyeing Devlin. Now he's ready. Now Raymond comes home with it. Hard bouncer to Charles. He charges, scoops it, flips to first, and that retires the side. The half for the Giants. 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They leave 2. They help McGinnity. The little Cardinal trailing 4-0, and will go to the home half. Charles, O'Rourke, and Byrne to bat next. Charles starts it for the Cardinal. Hitting 200. Charles in the box. Bresnahan set. He wheels and deals. Bounced up the middle. Bridwell can't reach it. Neither can Doyle. A 1-bagger for Charles. O'Rourke up there. Pitcher McGinnity set to go. First baseman Tenney ready for a throw from McGinnity. McGinnity deals. Swung on. Big K. And O'Rourke is retired. 1 away. Now coming up, Byrne. Right-hander McGinnity ready. McGinnity into his motion. Delivers. Byrne pops it up behind the plate. Bresnahan moves under it, and he's got it. And that's out number 2. Now at bat, Ludwig. Ludwig settles himself in the box. Bresnahan ready to receive. McGinnity cranks it up. Grounded to short. Bridwell has it. He'll go to first, and that retires the side. That'll do it for St. Louis. Nothing across. There were no errors. 1 left. They had a chance but could not convert. The score still 4-zip. Cardinal trail. The Giants will send out the bottom of the lineup. Tenney, Shannon, and McGinnity. Tenney will start the 6th. Batting 250. He stands in. Raymond gets set to pitch. Raymond comes to him. Tenney hits a comebacker. Raymond knocks it down, barehands it, and throws to first. A photo finish, and the ump calls Tenney out. Shannon up there. His average at 150. Catcher Ludwig sets his target. Now Raymond comes home with it. Hard shot to the right side, and it's through. Base hit for Shannon. McGinnity comes up to bat. Raymond prepares to come home. Infield looking for the bunt. Quick move to the plate, hit deep. Barry takes 3 steps to his right, backs. He's got it, 2 gone. Shannon is tagging, but the coach holds him at first. Doyle up there. Doyle steps in. Raymond looking home. Here he comes. Smashed hard at Byrne. He backs up, gloves it. The throw to first. And it gets by Kenichi. Shannon goes running. He'll make third. And Doyle is safe at first. Byrne picks up an error. And the Cardinal defense has been sloppy here. And it's cost them. Bridwell up there. Bridwell is 2 for 3. And he scored twice. Now Raymond ready. Raymond brings it to the plate. Hard bouncer to Charles. He stabs for it. It's off his glove. No play anywhere. Doyle takes second. Bridwell is safe on the error, and the run scores. And the Giants now lead 5-0. Now at bat, Donlin. Batter ready. Catcher ready. The offering to Donlin. Grounded to second. He's there. Over to O'Rourke, covering second for the third out. That'll do it for New York. A run on one hit. The Cardinal committed 2 errors, 2 left. So the force is with the Giants. The score now stands 5-0 Giants as we head for the bottom of the 6th inning. Raymond, Delahanty, and Barry to bat next. Raymond leading it off. McGinnity prepares to come home. Cardinal manager Shendo looking at his score sheet. You can mark pitcher Raymond out for the Cardinal. Shendo not letting him bat. Shaw will now hit for him. Matt's left. He approves some lumber and heads toward the plate. So Raymond goes 6 innings. He leaves with 5 runs, 2 earned, on 8 hits. He stands to lose it unless the Cardinal can make up the 5-run deficit. Shaw starts it for the Cardinal. McGinnity looking in. The pitch. Shaw bruises it, heading for the gap in left center. But Shannon flags it down on the first bounce, and Shaw decides not to stretch it. He hugs first with a single, and that's his first hit this season. Now coming up, Delahanty. McGinnity focuses in on the target. First baseman Tenney right on the bag. To the plate, bounce past McGinnity. Bridwell is over. He stabs for it. No play at second. Thrown on to first. Safe. He's safe. High throw drew Tenney off the bag. That should be an error on Bridwell. Barry is now up. Shad does not get extra base hits. Pitcher McGinnity set to go. The pitch is on the way. Line drive toward short. It's by him into left. Base hit. Shaw is around third, flying. He'll score. Delahanty is going for third, flying. Here's Donlin's throw. Safe under the sweeping tag. And Barry has to settle for one. So the single drives in one. The Cardinals are on the board. Score now 5-1. Well, Cardinal with Delahanty on third, Barry on first, nobody out. Murray walks up, hitting 77. He has outstanding bat control. McGinnity prepared to work. Giants playing for the double play. McGinnity kicks and delivers. It's a high fly to right. Seymour going back. He waits on it and makes the catch, and he gets rid of it quickly. Delahanty is tagging. They're holding Delahanty at third as he fires the ball back in. Barry retreats to first. Right-handed batter Kenichi now walks out to bat. 2 on, second base is open. 1 out. He already has a double in this game. 1 RBI for Ed this season. He rarely strikes out. McGinnity poised. Infield deep. The runners take their lead. The pitch. Swung on. Bouncer to Doyle. Goes to second for 1. Back to first for 2. Double play. And they get out of the inning. For the Cardinals, a run on 2 hits. The Giants made an error. 1 left. They score, but still trail by 4. Cardinals down 5-1. For New York, here in the 7th, Seymour, Bresnahan, and Devlin. McGlenn is coming on to pitch for the Cardinals. McGlenn throws from the right. He has a lofty 18 ERA. This is his 4th appearance. He's worked 3 innings. Seymour to lead it off, hitting 125. McGlenn is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Pitcher McGlenn eyeing Seymour. Now he's ready. The pitch from McGlenn. Whack to center field. It drops in. Seymour rounds first and holds. He's on with a single. Second, safety for Seymour. Bresnahan to face McGlenn. Roger 0 for 2 with a walk. Bresnahan steadies his bat. McGlenn focuses in on the target. The pitch from McGlenn. Fly ball. Long ball. Barry posts himself under it. He squeezes it 1 away. And Seymour returns to first. Devlin's up. Devlin is 0 for 3. He stands in. McGlenn is ready to fire it in. The steal is on. Ludwig gets rid of it quickly. He hooks the bag and eludes the tag. That's his 2nd steal of the season for New York. Their 3rd stolen base in this game. Devlin back in the box. McGlenn now set. He comes home. Swung on, lined at Kenichi. And he snares it. He fires to second. But Seymour hustles back. Tenney is now up, hitting 238. McGlenn focuses in on the target. The delivery from McGlenn. Swung on, softly hit line to center. Here comes Barry. He makes the running catch, steals a hit from Tenney. Side retired. For the Giants, no runs, 1 hit. They leave 1 after 6.5. It's still 5-1 Giants. Okay, all you Giants fans listening at home, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch. For St. Louis, it'll be Charles, O'Rourke, and Byrne. To get it going, Charles. His average now at 238. Catcher ready. The offering to Charles. Charles skies it to center. Should be no trouble. Donlin roams over for it and records the putout. 1 down. Now coming to bat for the Cardinals, O'Rourke. You don't see Patsy on much. He's a free swinger. Now McGinnity ready. The pitch. Stroked solidly to left field. Shannon's right there and hauls it in. 2 gone. Burns up. Bresnahan sets up. The pitch. Cut on, hit in the air to right. Seymour drifts over, taps the glove. And Burns is gone. Side retired. So the Cardinals are retired in order. The score still 5-1. Giants leading. For New York, it'll be Shannon, McGinnity, and Doyle. Shannon leading off the 8th. Right-handed McGlynn goes to the set position. McGlynn comes to the plate. Check swing and a roller back to the mound. McGlynn is up with it, takes his time, and tosses it to Kenichi for the putout. McGinnity getting ready to go. He stands in. McGlynn looking in. McGlynn brings it to the plate. Loop to left toward the gap. And it drops for a hit. Murray gets it back in, and McGinnity is on at first. And that's the 10th base knock for the Giants in this game. Next up, New York hitter Doyle. Doyle steps up to the plate. Now McGlynn ready. First baseman Kenichi is on the bag. The pitch swung on, and it's pulled hard to right. Delahanty will play it on the hop. McGinnity is around second, but the coach flashes a stop sign. McGinnity stops at second as the throw comes in. The Giants put 2 singles back-to-back. Larry with his 3rd hit in this game. 11th hit for the Giants. Bridwell is now up. And here comes Cardinal manager Schendel again. He's asking McGlynn for the ball. They'll go to Higginbotham. So McGlynn goes 1 1/3 in relief. He yielded 3 hits. He's responsible for the runners. For Higginbotham, this is his first appearance. He's a right-handed pitcher. He'll be looking for the double play. Higginbotham takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Higginbotham looking in at the target. The runners take their lead. The pitch wrapped back to the mound. Higginbotham has it, looks to second. No play. Fires to first. In time for the out. And the runners move up. Here's Donlin coming to the plate. Higginbotham set. And they are putting Donlin on. He trots down to first, but Donlin is disappointed. They elect to face the 160 hitter rather than Donlin at 304. They take away extra base hits, but Higginbotham will still be facing a left-handed hitter. Okay, for New York. Bases full. 2 gone. Seymour up the bat. Seymour has a brace and 4 trips. Driven in 1. He has stolen 2 bases. Higginbotham on the rubber. Bresnahan swings 3 bats on deck. The runners take their lead. Higginbotham fires it in. Seymour bruises this one, heading for the gap in left center. But Murray gets over quickly and flags it down on the first bounce. McGinnity scores. Doyle is well around third. Donlin is well around second. They're waving Doyle in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate. And he's safe easily. And Donlin holds it second. Seymour holds it first. So the single drives in 2, and the Giants leave the Cardinals behind 7-1. And Seymour now has 4 runs batted in on the season. Now coming to bat for the Giants, Bresnahan. Higginbotham comes set. The runners take their lead. Higginbotham fires it in on the ground to deep short. O'Rourke can't get there. It's through for a base hit. Murray running in. Still coming. Donlin is well around third. Seymour is rounding second. They're waving Donlin in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate. And he's safe ahead of the throw. And Seymour holds at second. Bresnahan is on with a single. So Bresnahan with a ribby single, and the Giants add to their big lead. The score now 8-1. Giants hitter Devlin. Higginbotham prepared to work. The pitch. Grounded to the right side. Kenichi knocks it down. He's up with it, and he beats Devlin to first. Side retired. For the Giants, 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors. 2 men left on base. They are now clobbering the Cardinals. Giants up 8-1. For St. Louis, here in the 8th, Ludwig, Higginbotham, and Delahanty. Ludwig leading it off. Bresnahan ready to receive. Cardinal manager Schendel looking at his score sheet. He'll share the playing time. Who is it? Murdoch will bat for Ludwig. That's right. He grabs a bat. Strides toward the box. Here's Murdoch to start it off. McGinnity staring in, ready to work. McGinnity brings it to the plate. Murdoch dribbles it toward third. Devlin will have to hurry. The snap throw to first in time to retire Murdoch. 1 away. Here comes Higginbotham to take his cuts. Batter up. Bresnahan sets up. Cardinal manager Schendel looking at his score sheet. Schendel is taking pitcher Higginbotham out of the game. Gilbert will now hit for him. That's right. He shoulders the bat and heads toward the plate. So Higginbotham goes 2/3 of an inning. The game for Higginbotham. 1 earned run on 2 hits. Gilbert getting ready to go. Right-handed McGinnity goes to the set position. McGinnity with the pitch. There's called third strike right down the pike. 2 gone. Now at bat, Delahanty. McGinnity poised. He lets one go. Soft liner to right, toward the gap. It drops in front of Seymour, and Delahanty is aboard with a single. Barry is up next. McGinnity prepared to work. Delahanty bluffs going. The pitch swung on. Popped up. Bridwell is backing up quickly. Still backing. He's under it and makes the catch. That'll do it for St. Louis. No runs on 1 hit. No errors. 1 left after 8. Giants up by 7. The Giants will send out the bottom of the lineup. Tenney, Shannon, and McGinnity. Sallee is coming on in relief for St. Louis. Sallee comes from the left side. ERA a stingy 0. This is his 2nd appearance. He's worked 1/3 of an inning. Schendel makes a switch at catcher. Bliss comes into the game replacing Murdoch. Tenney leading it off. Sallee is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Pitcher Sallee eyeing Tenney. Now he's ready. The pitch. Swung on. Hot smash to Charles. He dives. He's got it. Throws quickly. In time. And there's 1 away. Now at bat, Shannon. Sallee staring in, ready to work. The offering from Sallee. Shannon pops it up on the infield. O'Rourke circles beneath it in short left field and puts it away. And that's out number 2. McGinnity is now up. Bliss sets up. The pitch. Swung on, line to short. And he spears it. McGinnity is gone. 3 away. For the Giants. 3 up, 3 down. After 8 1/2. Giants up by 7. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. New York will now face the heart of the Cardinal lineup. Murray, Kenichi, and Charles coming up. Murray leading it off. Now McGinnity ready. He lets it go. Murray drills one by Devlin. Backed up by Bridwell. The long off-balance throw. The stretch by Tenney. Out at first. And that's out number 1. Kenichi, bat in hand. Bresnahan set. McGinnity into the wind. A little roller to the right side. Doyle pounces on it. The quick toss to Tenney. And he nails Kenichi by a step. And that's the second out. Charles, bat in hand. Charles, ready to bat. Pitcher McGinnity eyeing Charles. Now he's ready. The pitch. That's batted to the right side. Tenney feels it. And he beats Charles to first. And that's out number 3 and the game. McGinnity has a beautiful 5-hitter and a complete game. No joy if you're a St. Louis fan. Here's the line for the Giants. 8 runs on 13 hits, 1 miscue. They leave 10 for the Cardinal. A run on 5 hits, 4 errors. And they leave 4. McGinnity gets his first win. His record now 1-0. Raymond falls to 2-1. So that winds up this 4-game series with this win. Giants take the series. New York with 3 wins. St. Louis 1 for the Giants. They are hot. Now with 3 straight wins for the Giants. Overall, they now stand at 4-2. The Cardinal now with 3 losses in a row. That's it for this time. Until next time, Ernie Harwell and WAPBA leaving you from St. Louis. Giants take this one from the Cardinal, 8-1.